Welcome back to Celebrity Sunday. I, of course, am your celebrity host, Drayson, and today we're going to do something just slightly different than the norm. Usually we'd watch a celebrity give us a tour of their home via, Architectural Digest, or maybe like an MTV Cribs video, or something of that magnitude where we would have a celebrity tour from a celebrity. But being that I do have insight and I receive these notifications when certain properties are for sale from celebrities or have been sold by celebrities, I figure, you know what, maybe we can include some of those too, where it's just either a video tour of a home, which is the norm, now. If you get like a certain listing, you have a video that you post on YouTube to just kind of showcase the house, whether you give a tour or not, right? Whether it's just the house itself and just a video going around, like you do that, okay? You do that. So yeah, we're going to check out the previous home of, to some, not me, to some, the greatest basketball player of all time. That just doesn't feel right coming out, out of my mouth. Pause. It just doesn't feel right for me to say. I probably shouldn't even said it. I feel like I committed some sort of sin. Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, okay? By the consensus majority. I had to drink after that because, I wasn't sitting well. But yes, I'm talking about LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Okay, talking about LeBron James. We're going to check out the previous home that he occupied while he was a member of the Miami Heat, where he won 2 championships out of 4 finals appearances. So yeah, we're going to check it out. I don't know if you can tell, I'm not necessarily a LeBron fan. I do love what he does off the court. I'm a huge fan of everything he does off the court. Everything he does off the court, oh my gosh, huge fan. He's an amazing father. He's an amazing contributor. He's an amazing philanthropist. I mean, the stuff that he does off the court, he is all time, okay? He is all time. So I love that guy off the court, for sure. On the court, I can't say that I don't enjoy watching him, because that would be a lie. I can't say that I don't appreciate his greatness, because that would be a lie. He is like all time, okay? It's all time. So don't think I'm dissing LeBron if you're a huge LeBron fan. I'm not dissing LeBron, okay? I'm just not dissing LeBron. I love LeBron, the person, more than I could ever love LeBron, the basketball player. And that makes probably no sense, but it does, okay? He's a great person. He's a great human being. I don't know the guy. And what I do know of what he does as a human being, oh, that dude's amazing. So we're going to check out what his house looked like when he sold it and what it looks like today, because it actually recently sold for, I think, 18.5 million, something like that. He originally purchased the property for $9 million back in 2010. He ended up selling it in 2015 for $13,400,000. So the person that recently sold it, they made quite a nice buck. Okay, they made quite a nice buck. So we're going to check it out, and that's what the difference is. We're going to see if there's anything different between when the celebrity sold it and when the multi-millionaire, who I didn't do any research to find out exactly who that entity was, that recently sold it. So let's check out the video and yeah, see what it looked like when LeBron sold it. Okay, all right, cool.
This opulent contemporary compound is one of the most spectacular open bayfront estates in Miami and is situated in northern Coconut Grove, Miami's oldest neighborhood. This exclusive estate features over 16,000 total square feet, 6 bedrooms, 8 full and 1/2 bathrooms, 3-car garage, built in 2010 and situated at the end of Crystal View Court. A yachter's paradise with uninterrupted, mesmerizing bay views.
If he had a boat.
Welcome to
Actually,
the King's
he did have a
Palace.
boat. Never mind. I take it back. Remember, he did have a boat because him, Chris Paul, and Carmelo, they would get on that boat.
As you enter your dream home, you're welcomed by the warmth and elegance of a beautiful soaring foyer, sweeping staircase, double onyx panels, and a magnificent 8-foot crystal chandelier.
Welcome to Movie Phone. This is what this guy sounds like.
The great room consists of an open area with hand-carved tray custom ceilings throughout the living room.
Wow, this is beautiful. Savannah must have did a lot of the design for this.
Dining room.
I can imagine.
And bayfront family room, which features a stone wall.
Savannah's got really, really good taste.
Custom wet bar.
I like it. I like the ceiling. Oh my gosh, what is that, mahogany? Are you gonna tell us if it's mahogany or not?
Wall and floor-to-ceiling glass doors that open the family room to a large terrace for continuous indoor-outdoor entertainment space.
So there was no backyard.
The gourmet kitchen is warm and inviting for everyday use.
But I'm sure there's yard.
Enjoy an abundance of space, complete with solid wood cabinets offering plenty of storage. There are many other details in this culinary dream, including double ovens, Wolf professional gas range, double center island, granite countertops, and more.
For the coffee maker, okay.
The eat-in kitchen area is charming for informal dining as you gaze into your sommelier's wine cellar.
Of course he would have all those TVs. I love the wine cellar. Why you leave no wine, bro?
The office details are exclusive from ceiling to floor. Mahogany wood wall-to-wall hand-carved bookshelves.
They got LeBron's logo on the screen.
No expense spared in this resplendent
no
office.
No expense spared. I'm a robot.
Powder room with gold leaf and nacre dorado walls and fossil-encrusted marble countertops.
It's probably not a robot.
State-of-the-art theater with acoustic panels, high-definition projector,
where he would go watch film
150-inch screen, and air-conditioned electronic room, private bar, bath, and seating area adds to this entertainment home.
Wow, so all the panels that control stuff in the house have his
to the
logo.
Second floor.
It's like the screensaver.
With a double-door entry leading to the impressive main home guest suite.
It's a long-ass hallway.
Breathtaking open bay views capture you as you enter the Grand Master Suite.
It's called a primary suite.
Notice the dramatic ceilings illuminated by ambient lighting, which features his and hers white onyx master bathrooms.
Yeah, that's definitely Savannah set that tub up right there in that corner.
Complete with top-of-the-line fixtures.
Another tub?
And two equally large custom closets. Enjoy your bay views from your covered terrace or your private rooftop sun deck.
I like it. Yeah, see, there's some side yard right there.
As you enter the guest home, notice the lofty foyer, which opens to gracious living space complete with minibar, large walk-in closet, and soothing spa-like bathroom.
It's clean, super clean.
Pass through the double-height porte-cochere to the spacious 3-car garage.
Nice. You need no cars, bro? Come on, man.
Step out of this magnificent home into a patio area covered with natural coral stone.
That's a nice pool.
Features a large covered summer kitchen complete with outdoor grill and coral stone bar with dramatic cascading waterfalls.
What? So you
which
get like
is the center masterpiece.
Is there a dumbwaiter right there?
Infinity edge pool, spa, and tanning areas. The home is the ultimate setting for yachting and water sports enthusiasts with the custom concrete dock that accommodates
excellent home. Savannah's got really good taste because I can imagine LeBron did not pick this house.
Lush tropical gardens, turf and coral stone paths lead from the breathtaking bay views directly to the 4,500 square foot entertainment area. The estate is completely automated by a Crestron system that fully runs the home and boasts a 45 kilowatt smart home generator. The compound is fully walled, gated, and secured by the most state-of-the-art advanced home automation security system. Look at how this house
stacks against all those other houses.
Infrared lasers, body heat detection, and an all-inclusive security quarters.
There's like
on a
3 or 4
street.
houses alongside this one house.
Many other luxurious details complete the ambience of this palace fit for a king. Tranquility.
So you can see where there was an add-on. If I go back real quick. This was added on. So this is a complete add-on. This whole aesthetic right here with the terrace, this terrace in the sun deck, this was all added on to the property.
Tranquility.
Tranquility.
Opulence.
Opulence.
This is your dream home.
This is your dream home. Yeah, that was beautiful. Like I said, Savannah James has really, really, really good taste. And whoever's like call was that to decide that, you know what, there needs to be a terrace. I'm not saying that was LeBron. All I was just pointing out was the fact that that was an afterthought. Like that was in addition with the, you know, little bar by the pool. Like all of those things were added on, though that was not part of the property when it was initially constructed. So when it was put there, I don't know, right? I can't say, but definitely it's a nice choice of house. I mean, this is LeBron James we were talking about right here. He could have lived on Indian Creek Island or, you know, Star Island. Like there's no place in Miami he couldn't have lived in. So they picked this out, you know, with good reason. So now we're going to see the recent sale of the property, which happened maybe about what, 7-8 months ago. What was that, November? What was that? Okay, it was about 7 months ago, 6 months ago. We're going to see what it looks like today to see if they kept the aesthetic that Savannah approved of. You know, I'm not going to assume that everything she turned around, but I'm certain she had a nice remodel in mind that she did to some of the property. I can't imagine that she didn't remodel a thing, but we're going to look at the property now, see what has changed, and, you know, if it was better when LeBron and Savannah had it, or was it better when it was recently sold, or is it better now? I don't know why I said was. Is it better now? Okay. I know. Okay. So yeah, let's check it out now. And this time we have the a tour guide instead of movie phone voice. And we have amazing drone shots. Wow. Wow.
I'm Jason Zarco, and welcome
What's going on, Jason?
to 3590 Crystal View Court.
Appreciate you. Okay. So we got
When you walk
some of the
through
same
front
stuff.
doors, right through this great room, right off the living room, Biscayne Bay
Counter is the
literally
same.
pulls you right in. You feel like you're on a ship overlooking the ocean, because that's essentially where we are. And it's 80 feet of just pure openness out into the ocean in Biscayne Bay.
I love it. But yeah, see, that stone is the same. It's the same stone. The new TVs. Same ceiling. Okay, so far nothing's changed. Obviously, pool would more than likely be, you know, the same.
This is
It was
one of
beautiful.
the most unique properties right in the heart of Coconut Grove. because we're on open bay facing Biscayne Bay, Grove Isle, Key Biscayne in the background. There's almost 20,000 square feet of land on this property. Interior living is about 14,000, and there's 3,000 square feet of bonus space with an incredible recreation area right on the ground level of the home.
So the counters, those counters are the same. Just the lighting and the quality is better. So it doesn't look like much has changed.
The property has 5 bedrooms, plus the guest house known as the King James Suite, because this actually used to be LeBron James's Miami home for many years. There's 10 bathrooms, a movie theater, and on the main level, which is really the 3rd floor, you've got all of the guest suites, including the primary bedroom, with a rooftop terrace overlooking Biscayne Bay.
Still really beautiful. We get a better look too, because some of this stuff we didn't see.
There's been an amazing resurgence here in Coconut Grove over the last few years, and 3590 Crystal View Court is right in the heart of it. It's really unique to have a perfect open bayfront property like this one that's very close by, walking distance to all the cafes, restaurants, coffee shops, and all the culture that Coconut Grove uniquely provides within the Miami community. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Glad to have seen it. So let's talk about this house and what has changed. And all I can tell you is that the important things, nothing changed. There might have been a tweak here or two, such as in the home theater. The seats are the same seats, but it looks like they might have changed out the carpet. Like there has been very little done to this house. I mean, it was excellent when they sold it back. What was that? Let's see. I think that was 2015 when they sold it. Yeah, 2015. So yeah, they sold it in 2015, and 9 years later, or almost 9 years later, 9 years going on, 9 years, the place hasn't really changed. I mean, you seen that wet bar, you seen the, you know, by the pool, you know, that bar, you seen the counters in the kitchen, you know, like all of this stuff is really the same, to be honest with you. They actually really didn't change anything. Other than some minor stuff that you would do, you know, as far as interior design, but the actual, you know, the like remodeling a home or like, you know, changing out counters and stuff like that, they didn't really like do any of that. When I say they, I mean the people that have had the property since LeBron had sold it. Yeah, I mean, still looks great, still amazing. I just think it's wild that nothing really changed, but I you know, I get it. It really does look nice. And, you know, the way that they had it, it still looks great for this time. Personally, I would have updated the kitchen. Not to say that there's anything wrong with the kitchen, but I mean, the kitchen just feels like, I won't necessarily say dated, but it's definitely stuck, you know, in a time period, right? Like it's definitely something that for me, it doesn't pop. I think that's the best way I could put it. It doesn't pop. It's amazing. It still looks like an, you know, amazing kitchen. The counters are nice. I love the woodwork. Anyone that knows me, I've said it multiple times. I love dark woods, your mahoganies, your red oaks, I mean, I love dark wood. Pause. I love dark woods, okay? So, you know, a lot of the house, I mean, I wouldn't change a thing. The only thing that I just mentioned was the kitchen. You know, I want the kitchen to feel a little brighter. So I would probably opt out, you know, opt in for, you know, maybe some more whites in there. Maybe change the counter and make it a solid island, you know, make it a solid island. Maybe Carrara marble, you know, something like that. That would just really pop, you know, like the centerpiece of the kitchen, right? The centerpiece of the kitchen. But again, I totally understand why there really isn't nothing that you have to do. Like the place is really, really like, the place is a 10. I mean, it's a 10. So even though I'm saying that I would change stuff, this is still like a 10. Like everything that you could think of is there. It's a 10. This place is a 10. You got sauna, you got steam room. I mean, you got game room, you got a guest suite, you got a pool with the bar. I mean, 10. 10. You have an amazing time at this house. 10. This is a 10. I understand why every time that it gets put on the market to sell, it sells. Like this house has no problem selling. And imagine the fact that, you know, a house that sells every, you know, few years or so to other multimillionaires is crazy, right? Like they get their use out of it and then they say, you know what, it's time to move on. So, let's look, you know, before we end the video, let's look at the timeline. Okay, the timeline, because LeBron bought it in 2010, you know, when he was playing in Miami for $9 million, right? In 2014, he listed it for sale for 17 originally. Dropped it down to 15 because no one was buying it. You know, it was a little on the high side. Maybe at the time, especially, you know, 2014, but 2015, things picked up. Like the market in 2015 was like, it hit a nice little boom, right? So he ends up selling it for 13 million and a half, or, you know, 400,000. Sells it for 13.4. Very, very good price. I mean, yes, you know, 3 million and change off of the original price, but the original price was wrong, right? If the original price was wrong, you're really not losing any money. You know what I mean? So, you know, nobody was looking to pay a premium just because it was LeBron James' house. Nobody cares. Like you have to understand that when celebrities sell their houses, unless it is a complete historic figure, there really is no added value. It's nice, but there's no added value to homes of this magnitude, right? Maybe like a smaller house, you might get a huge, you know, 30% bump up, you know, from like a house that really should be 700,000. You might be able to sell it for $1.2 million because somebody, you know, lived there, like it was the childhood home of Marilyn Monroe or, you know, something like that. But for just a normal, like current celebrity with a multi-million, you know, dollar home for sale, yeah, you're not getting some sort of premium because the house belongs to them. But yeah, he sold it for 13.4, and then about 3 years or so later, it's listed for sale at 16 million. Ends up selling for only 500,000 more. Oh wait, no, it did not. This is like, okay. So the price changed from 14 million to 12 million. That is, I don't know. and then it doesn't say sold, you know, like the sold thing. You know, sometimes Zillow is weird and you don't get all the information, but let's just say it's sold for this 12 million, right? Which is insane. Listed for sale again. Oh wait, no, didn't sell. They lowered the price. They were really just trying to move on from this house. They lowered the price, listed it for rent. Wow, this is a crazy timeline. Put it back on the market for 14 million, right? Changed it again, went back to 14 million. Wow, and then it went into escrow. Listed it for rent again. It's for sale. Okay, when did it sell? Like, this is crazy. So it finally sold in 2021. Holy smokes. Finally sold in 2021 for just shy of 13 mil. So this person lost. They were just trying to, you know, they're trying to move on from the house. Move on to now, 2023. It's listed for sale at 22 million, drops down to 20 million and a half, ends up selling for damn near $19 million. Crazy. And I want you to keep in mind that nothing has changed within the home that would indicate any substantial price increase, right? There was no value added, no real value added. There was no remodel. There was like nothing there. Had this person just said, you know what? I'm not able to sell it for what I bought it for, where I could break even. And I imagine that the person who sold this house at a loss, they're not really, you know, losing any sleep over it because they put it on their taxes and moved on. You know, you put that loss on your taxes, you move on, right? So I get it, okay? But they bought the house for 13 and a half and they sell it for, what is it, 12,750,000. I mean, yeah, you know, I'm not saying they were happy to lose money. Nobody's going to be happy to lose money, but you know, they move on from it. You move on from it. But 2 years later, had they just kept the damn thing, 2 years later, with the craziest boom in real estate history, right? They could have made a substantial profit. So that's a real far cry, considering that they went on at, 16 million, right? They went on at 16 million and they're just like, man, I'm done with this house. I'm not even using it. And then just was like, screw it. Take the loss, move on. And the person that, you know, that bought it, they made what? About $6 million bucks. Probably made about $6 million bucks. Probably didn't even stay in the house that long. You know, maybe rented it out. Who knows? Maybe Airbnb'd it so they could, you know, qualify it as an income property and then 1031 exchange it. So, you know, defer those taxes, baby. We can have a whole conversation about, you know, deferring taxes with real estate. You know, that can be a whole video if that's something you guys are interested in. But we're done talking about LeBron's old Miami home. Now let's talk about you. Let's talk about your home. And when I'm saying home, I mean up here, baby, up here. It's this up here, the body. This is all that matters. This is the most valuable thing, right? This is it, right? It's not about these, you know, mega homes or having this, you know, thing or having that. No, you are the ultimate value, especially your time, right? Especially your time. And this is why it's very, very important that if you do have a goal to maximize the enjoyment of this life, because that's all we're really doing is maximizing the enjoyment of this life. If you are into that, whatever it is that you have set in mind, make sure that you're always contributing time. So that hour or 2 hours where you would normally like watch TV or something like that, you know, because you got off work, like take 2 hours. I'm not saying take the entire time that you're off, but take 2 hours to just map out a plan and work on that plan. Just 2 hours. Eventually you'll probably end up doing more than 2 hours, because you'll get lost in planning and working towards creating that extra time, because that's all we're doing is trying to, you know, create extra time for us to do things we enjoy, like travel, like, you know, go to sporting events, you know, like you name it, anything extracurricular. We're just trying to create more time to do that, the things that we enjoy. So do something you're passionate about that can help you get to that, right? So for me, I'm passionate about, you know, real estate, and now I'm passionate about speaking to the camera. I've already thought about, you know, making like a separate channel where I speak on, you know, just like viral videos, issues, stuff like that, things that I find funny, that has nothing to do with real estate. And that way I can, you know, keep the consistency of this channel, because I understand, or at least think that has like a value of importance to building a channel, is to, you know, build an audience and, you know, deliver what the audience expects. I don't know. But see, I'm working on this. This is what I'm doing as, you know, in addition to working. So, you know, find something and, you know, work on it. So that's all I really have, you know. The other thing that I wanted to just say is, no matter what, I don't care how much money you think someone has, I don't care what car they drive, I don't care what kind of pictures they're posting on you know, social media. Nobody is better than you, period, okay? I want you to understand that. Anybody that really is that naive to believe that they are above somebody, one, you really have like some issues in your cabeza, you know. But more importantly, yeah, you may think you're above someone until they are literally above you, because you are in the ground, okay? Or maybe you're going to be like me and you're going to, you know, get cremated, and more than likely you're not going to be placed higher than a mantle by the fireplace, and you're still going to be below everybody. So stop worrying about people that, you know, you want to be better than. Help people. We can all help each other become great. I know it's not a real common concept to help each other become great, but we can all help each other become great. We can all reach out together. We can all become a community of people that are working towards and helping each other gain more success, and more importantly, more time to do the things we enjoy. If you want to be one of those people that believe you're above someone, you know, I think you're an idiot. There's two things, okay? Two things in this life that will make you more of who you are. We know one of them is alcohol, and two of them is money. If you are a piece of shit, you will be more of a piece of shit under the influence of both of those. If you are an amazing person, a giving person, oh man, you're gonna give more and be more amazing when you're under the influence of both of those things. Me personally, I'm on the latter side. So hear me when I say it. I've said it in the past. Like, don't let this channel become a huge success. Don't let this channel reach 100,000, a million subscribers, where I could, you know, pull in a certain revenue stream from the channel. Cause man, I'm gonna be just giving away stuff, and you know, if you see me in person, man, it's gonna be great. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. If I ever, don't let it happen, but if I ever do that, when I go like tour houses or go to like, you know, do travel things, just know I'm always going to bring one of you guys with me. Why? Because it's a conversation. Like you guys can be a part of, like, if you guys get me to that point, you're the reason again that I'm at that point. So I would feel obligated that we can enjoy, you know, this channel and the successes together, because it can only be a success with you. But anyway, that's a whole separate thing. I could probably rant on that forever, but yeah, just don't let that happen. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why I did that. That's terrible. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.